I did go out this morning, Thursday, 22nd of August. I did go out, and what I did was I templated my signs so I can actually put them on the poles, and I don't need to hold them up, because I found out two men actually removed some of my signs. Two men, so I don't know who they were. And I went out this morning to put the signs up, and then I took them down when I came away. I didn't film any because I was just too busy putting the signs up and templating them onto the pole. I'm just walking up the road, walking back home to the enforcement camera, and I thought I'd take a look at the tarmac up on Drumbray. No finishing work on that. Just the same as up at my bit. Just a mess. Total mess. And it goes all the way up the road. You can see the machines up there, and they've dug out more of the drains further up. Perfect, Mr. Sweeney. A great way of doing my roads. There's a 2-year warranty on this surface, and it's meant to last 7 years, but they only give a 2-year warranty, and I know that for a fact because I spoke to one of the managers of the company. And what they've done is they've actually went, if there's a car parked, and I've seen it in other areas, but I filmed it the other day, if there's a car parked and they're putting down the bitumen, they just drive round it and they leave that patch. This has all been tarred all the way up, and as you can see, some people didn't move their cars before it got tarred, so we just didn't bother. Terrible patch, and I don't know how they're going to repair that. And the drains are terrible. These are no too bad, but other drains are shocking. And people have said to me, well, what do you expect? Do you want it done or do you not want it done? Well, what I don't want is the weeds to be growing back within a month. And that's exactly what's happening. They used a big sweeper to scarify the edges rather than weeding it. And this isn't the worst. You know it's not the worst area. This is the same stretch. As you can see, this crappy surface. It's already breaking up, and it's got wet patches because there's divots in it. And I'll show you the brushes that clean it, rather than actually weeding our roads and pavements, which they never do these days. God, there's some nice wood. To be honest, I do get a lot of support, and I thank everybody for that as well. Thanks for getting me past the 800 mark. I mean, look at it all the way up there. It's a disgusting mess. Living in shocking times. Terrible, terrible, shocking times. John Sweeney was up at one of the cancer hospitals in Edinburgh, the Western General, and somebody asked him about why he was cutting the subsidy to the rail fares, £43 million. He says it's going to cost, well, it costs every year, and because nobody took it up in their mind, then they're just putting the prices back up and hope that people will just use the trains at £32 for a journey between Edinburgh and Glasgow. £32 between Edinburgh and Glasgow. It's ridiculous. And what he said was, it costs 43 million. But on the brighter side, there's 12 causes in Edinburgh going to share 1.9 million. 1.9 million between them. That's what it said in the Metro today. 12 causes are going to share 1.9 million, and he cuts 43 million from the train subsidy in Scotland. So that's really encouraging. You know, when you consider the 98 million they gave to Sustrans, the 23 million that they spent on one 3-mile stretch in Edinburgh. You know, it makes a lot of sense to spend all that money and then just say, you know what, it's going to cost you £32 to take the train, and then everybody jumps in their car. So Mr. Sweeney, rethink. Even I can do the maths on that one. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go out this afternoon. I may go to the enforcement camera and put my signs back up again. See how we got on. Take care. Thanks again to everybody. Fight the fight. Bye for now.